Hello and greetings, fellow pals and gals, once again of the YouTube universe. It's everybody's favorite figure collecting Lobo here once again to welcome you back to another riveting segment of Figure Friday. Oh, I'm pretty sure, according to leading scientists, that you know that it is that special time of the week once again where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia related of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes. You better believe anything of the sorts of that nature you're gonna find right here on this channel. Now, for those of you guys who are like new to the channel itself, basically I'm gonna give just a quick rundown of what happens here on this channel. Basically, what I do is I'm a collector and mostly of figures and other memorabilia, merchandise, as you all can tell. And basically what I do is I gather history for each piece of like either a character from a certain universe, a piece of merchandise from a certain universe. And basically we nerd out more about it. Like I tell you what it is, where it's from, what universe. It can be like Marvel, DC, the gaming world, gaming universe of any kind. You better believe anything of the sort you're going to find right here on this channel. And basically, I break down and give a little history about the character itself, and I give a few fun facts about each character, and if I can find any, And I do my research and I share it all here with you guys. And firstly, I would like to say welcome because I have gotten some new members to join the Wolf Pack, and I want to say thank you and welcome to the pack. And that's cause for a victory. One of these, Yes, it is necessary because I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. But if you haven't already, please do your boy a favor and go grab something to eat, something to drink, a snack if you want to, because I want you guys to feel as at ease as possible. And no need to worry about me. I have something to drink right here, and I am ready and raring to go. But I want you guys to do the same. So please, if you haven't already, go ahead and help yourself, and I'll be here waiting. It gives me a chance to have some messages. Okay, that's... Oh, okay, good, very good. That's very good. Also, for those of you guys who are out there during this quarantine, if you guys are working during it, I hope that you're taking the necessary precautions. I hope you're keeping yourself safe, washing your hands, wearing your masks. And of course, that includes going out in public, like going to the store or like to gatherings. Because I know there are folks out there who like to go to parties and just like, kind of disobey. I'm not saying that like to not go. All I'm saying is keep yourself safe and take the necessary precautions, please. But we have, as you see, hit the 3-minute marker. I know it's an unreasonable time to start, but I figured we can go ahead and get started now. So I want to say welcome back to those guys just joining us, and I hope you're ready because tonight's episode is going to be pretty phenomenal in my book. Mainly, I say that because we're going to be introducing 3 new figures, 2 heroes, 1 villain, and all of them are coming straight from that old faithful world of morphing, Zords, and, well, dinosaurs, or calling out their names, That's right, folks. Mainly because tonight we will be exploring the world of the Power Rangers, and we're going to be introducing, as I said, 2 chosen warriors, and one of them is best described as, well, how can I put this? One of the best, I'm going to say bad guy patrols, because they're certain, like they're a big talked about character, but they made my childhood, because, and not to say they scared the crap out of me. I ain't gonna lie, as a kid they scared the crap out of me. But I do hope that you're ready. And also I do want to mention again, please keep yourself safe, because I was reading on the news today a few other lives has yeah. Hi, Willow. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, so I invite you guys to sit back, relax, take a deep breath with me. In through the nose, of course, and out through the mouth. Please kick your feet up and take a deep breath, relax, because as you know, which is you, me, and the merchandise of this evening. So first up, I figured we can go ahead and introduce the two warriors of the chosen morphing grid who are joining us this evening. Now, one of them, of course, is like myself, is an avid gamer and, of course, a skilled hacker. I mean, the gamer part about me. I can't hack, honestly. I mean, if it's in a gaming situation and it requires hacking, oh yeah, I'm definitely the guy to go to. But hacking like in a normal, like in real life scale, I'm like down below the floor. I have no chance of doing that, honestly. But um, why don't we share that part, for another time? So please, I ask you all to give a warm Wolfpack welcome to one Mr. Ethan James. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, he did have another persona, and of course, that was known as the Blue Dino Thunder Ranger. That's right, folks. That's right. This coming from the very last series of Power Rangers that I myself did watch, mainly because to me, just everything after that just sort of, kind of got dumb or stupid. Not bashing anybody who likes anything after that. I'm just saying that's my personal opinion, and I'm sticking to it, honestly. But that's right, folks. The Tricera Power Ranger of the Dino Thunder series has joined it, the Wolfpack tonight. Now, this is the Lightning Legacy Collection that was released by Hasbro. It comes with a plethora of accessories. But before the holy moments of looking at the accessories and weapons, why don't we get Mr. James out of there? And I thought ahead and I cut the devil's tape. There he is. There we go. This is one of the newest Ranger figures to be released. As you can see, rocking the trademark blue and white, and of course the Dino Thunder symbol on his chest, standard blue and gold, and everything. And there's a little bit of history surrounding this guy. Now, in the beginning, before he got his Ranger abilities, he was also a bit of a prankster. But unfortunately for him, his pranks did get him in trouble, and he was caught by the principal of his school. And, well, that didn't really sit too well with him because it was when he was sent into detention. Now, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing because had he not been sent to detention, then he wouldn't have actually met his other two teammates, the Yellow and the Red Ranger. I'm not going to give away names other than the fact that there's Yellow and Red Ranger. They're going to be released pretty soon, and I'm going to bring them here to this channel. So bear with me. And eventually, they had stumbled upon a secret laboratory within the school itself. I believe it was underground, and it was when they came upon this sort of like mystical-looking rock, if you will, and inside of it there was 3 glowing orbs, which of course Ethan was one to pick up, the blue one, and of course those things were called the Dino Gems. Now they actually gave him superhuman abilities, including such as impenetrable skin. I mean, it's since the skin of the Triceratops was almost virtually impenetrable, it made him, it gave him super hard skin, along with the ability to control the morphing grid and tap into his Blue Ranger power. And of course, he was also given control of the Tricerazord. No, sorry, run that back. The Stegazord. My apologies, folks. I'm sorry. I get it confused, with the original Blue Ranger due to the fact that, Tricera, Blue Ranger. Come on. But he uses the abilities and powers that was given to him to fight alongside his team against the evil villain in the series who was known as Mesogog. Now, his vision, however, did not necessarily surround like world domination. In a way it did, but it was sort of different. I don't want to get into that, mainly because that's best served for another time when said villain is going to be released. I'm pretty sure he's going to, but I can't say when, honestly. But there is a couple fun facts that I did find out about him, including the fact that he did share a lot of the similarities to the original Blue Ranger, being, of course, they were both, I don't believe Billy, he wasn't a gamer, but they were both expert level hackers. They knew their way around tech. And, of course, they did rock the trademark blue and white, which is one of the more well-known color schemes in the Ranger universe. But now we get on to the accessories. Oops. Wait just a moment. Okay, there we go. And of course, his weapon of choice is known as the Tricera Shield. Now, much like you would probably see in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, how the Mastodon was used as the shield itself for the Megazord. This one, however, finds a sort of little hidden gift right here, because as you guys can see, there's a little pin back here, and if you push it up, it completes the shield itself, making it a little Tricera part. But which is very cool in my book, because that makes it more just definitive, and it gives the character more meaning and, of course, more power. And of course, what's a Ranger without the standard issue blaster? There you go, the Dino Blaster, of course. And I know it's got certain similarities to the original Ranger Blaster, but there is also some differences here, due to the fact that, like the original Power Rangers blasters, this one also converts into the sword. You know, there you go. Because you can tell by the scheme itself, the texture of the blaster itself here, and of course the backside here would fold out, and of course would become the blade. So this part would sit right into the holster here. Beauty. And of course, oh yeah, like each one, they also come with the interchangeable heads. He's kind of got that little weird smirk going on here, but hey, he's acting kind of sus. And of course, he comes with 2 interchangeable hands. And of course, what's the Hasbro Lightning figure collection without the effect for the weapon itself, which is very cool in my book, because to me, it sort of adds power to the character itself and to the character scheme. Two interchangeable hands, interchangeable head. Very cool, very cool. I love the color scheme right down to the helmet. You know, it's awesome. It looks painted, very good, very posable. There's also a couple more fun facts I did find out about this guy. His personality, my apologies, is actually very similar to the Sentai counterpart, because everybody knows before Power Rangers there was the Super Sentai era, the original Power Rangers. But to me, I always liked these Power Rangers because, yes, I grew up with them more, and I just liked the more action, and of course the actors, how they had more fun. But that's just me, really. I mean, but his Super Sentai's counterpart name was Yukito Sanyu, and he acted the same way. He was great with tech. He was a gamer, you know, and he was kind of a plucky prankster at the same time. But he was also very cool, very good at his job, and he knew when to be serious. Much, of course, like Ethan here. Whew. Let me take a breath on that one, you know, heck, because we're gonna get into the next one. Wait, stand up for me. Please stand up for me. Thank you. Okay. Are you guys good? You guys doing good? I hope you're doing all right, because you guys are awesome and I appreciate you. Where was I? Oh, yes. Next up, we're going to go ahead and introduce the second hero of tonight's showcase, who made his debut in the Mighty Morphin era and was actually the second newbie to join the first generation of Power Rangers. And he played a memorable role in each persona he played, mainly because he played personaed 4 different Rangers. Of course, same person, just different color schemes. And of course, I'll get into it right here. In the beginning, this particular Ranger was actually visiting the city of Angel Grove from the city of Stone Canyon to represent his class in a teen ninja competition. And of course, who is this man you guys are procrastinating about? Well, it's one Mr. Adam Park, aka Zeo Ranger 4. That's right, folks. The trio of the number 3 of the trio group of the Zeo Rangers that I have been showing off. Not to mention Zeo Ranger 5 and of course Zeo Ranger 3. Number 4 has decided to join the Wolf Pack tonight, folks. The Green Zeo Squad himself has joined us this evening. And of course, why don't we talk a little history? And again, I thought ahead and I cut the devil's tape. So this way, there's no procrastination on that. You know what I'm saying? Wow. He also comes with a plethora of accessories, and it's amazing. But before that, get him out of there. I apologize for the noise, folks. Really. Go. Perfect. There he is. I'm already loving the color scheme because it's right down to the green suit itself. This was another era of Rangers that I did watch, the Zeo Rangers. Go. And of course, rocking the patented gold because, like every one of the Zeo Rangers, their color scheme is the standard, red, green, blue, pink, yellow, but they always have the gold to distinguish, because I know that there's a lot of other ones out there that include the gold and the color scheme itself, which makes it well known that they are Power Rangers themselves. Whew. But, oh yeah, let me just get some of these accessories out here. Whoa, easy there, easy now. Oh, cool. Okay. Comes with about 4 weapons, 2 interchangeable hands, and of course the interchangeable face, because this is another of the Lightning Legacy collection built by the Hasbro company, which I'm very thankful for. As I said, he was visiting that competition representing his school, and of course it was during that time when he actually met the first generation of Rangers, but that was including Tommy, Billy, and Kimberly. After saving a baby, however, with his friends Rocky and Aisha, but because of his skill as a martial artist, that actually made him a target for Lord Zed. And of course, after some time and many battles, he was selected by the original Black Ranger Zack to take his place and take over the mantle of the Black Ranger himself. And of course, that he carried that mantle for a pretty good while, because he went from the Ranger era of Mighty Morphin, and of course, it transitioned into the Zeo phase, which was his second phase. During the Zeo era, the crystal that was needed to combine together in order to give the Rangers their special powers was broken up into 5 equal pieces. However, they had to do that in order to stop the one known as Master Vile from getting his hands on it. Because if he did that, he would be able to destroy the ability for the Rangers to morph and grab their powers. And of course, they were successful in bringing all 5 pieces together. And of course, in doing so, he was able to they were able to be given their new powers and their new abilities. And of course, he became the second in command of the Zeo Ranger squad, which is very cool, honestly, where he and his team fought against King Mondo and the Machine Empire, who were on the pursuit to conquer Earth and make it their own. Before we get into the fun facts, I'd like to get into some weaponry here, folks, because like the first 2 that I did present, every Zeo Ranger comes with a Zeo Blaster, which is very cool because it has the little symbol right there. And of course, like everything, comes with a little special effect, which is very cool, very awesome. And of course, the standard issue Zeo Sword or Zeo Saber. If it zooms, come on. Maybe if I stop doing that. That's weird when it does that, doesn't it? Maybe. It wants to. I can tell it wants to. Okay. It's fine. Oh yes, and like the other Zeo Rangers, they did come with their other standard, not standard, but special weaponry. And of course, his were the Zeo axes, or the power axes, the Zeo power axes. I know there's another name for them, but these are, of course, another pair of weapons that he would use not only if he didn't feel like, or if he didn't feel the need to use his Zeo Saber, or if the situation was too dire, that of course he would break out these Zeo axes here, which are very cool. And of course, comes with the interchangeable face, Mr. Adam Park, and of course he was played by the actor Johnny Young Bosch. Most people know him for a lot of his roles in like anime, and of course, I am actually proud to say I did meet him in real life. It was amazing, honestly. It was awesome. So great. Whew. I'm feeling good. I ain't gonna lie. You guys feeling good? You feeling good? Because I want to make sure you guys are all right. Okay, so we're going to get into a few interesting fun facts about this guy that I did find out. He is among a few other Rangers to serve as both a Black Ranger and a Green Ranger. That, of course, being Tommy Oliver when his first role was the Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. And, of course, he did play a Black Ranger, but I don't want to reveal that because I'm pretty sure a figure of him will be released. But I hope you guys will stay tuned for that. And he is also the first Green Ranger. I'm sorry, he's the first Ranger to start out as a Black Ranger, and then of course transition to the Green Ranger itself. Which of course, the Black Ranger role. Not only did he play the Mastodon Ranger, but he also did play the Black Ninjetti Ranger, which was of course during the it was during the era. I can't say which one, but it was when it was also during the Tengu Warriors saga. God, I remember those Tengu Warriors. Crazy. You know, giant birds coming down from the sky, coming to rip your freaking throat out. Makes for a very good time, honestly. But I remember the first time that I saw the Tengu Warriors was in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, which was very cool. Which, again, he is featured in that movie. And again, he plays the Mastodon Ranger. Whew. Man, talking about all these things, just it really brings back memories. Like, it's just so cool. But before I go any further, again, I want to remind everybody, the music that I'm using in the back, it's just for aesthetic purposes. I don't own any rights to it. All the rights and copyrights go to the standard people who make the beats, the pictures, all of that. I just want to put that out there just for anybody who says otherwise. Okay. So I'll just put this in the holster. Right? There you go, Adam. Thank you. And of course, the Zeo Saber will go here, just in case you should need it. Sit right there with Ethan. Chill. Enjoy the show. You guys doing good? I hope you're doing all right, because you guys are awesome. Okay, air weapons. All right. Hope you guys are ready, because now it's time for the finale. As now, we're going to take the coin that we've been talking about, even though I never mentioned it, but come on. We're going to flip it, and we're going to land it on the villainy side of the coin of this triple feature as we take a walk into the side to introduce one of probably the best well-known foot soldiers to just ever grace the Ranger world in my book, because as I said, these guys here in the beginning, they scared the crap out of me, you know, mainly because I was young, and then the first time I watched Power Rangers for the first time, I saw these creatures here, or these things, and just the way they were moving around and just kind of destroying the Rangers or fighting with them. Just, oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I had nightmares about them. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I had nightmares about these guys. But we're gonna get into it right now, so please sit back and relax. Not to mention, there's a real sort of rocky history surrounding these guys. Even though there are normally multiple ones of these soldiers, I've actually able to procure one of them and trap them in a plastic prison, and of course bring him down enough to want to join and just smile for tonight's festivities, you know. That particular soldier is well, he's taken many names, you know. He's taken on such a name as Rockhead, or there's many other ones, but there was always one he was well known for, or rather they were known for, and that of course is the Putty. That's right, folks. Part of the Putty Patrol has joined us tonight, and again, I am so happy. Now, I did have one of the original Putties, and just, whew, why don't we just get him out of there? Because just looking at him makes me so happy that he's here. Wow. Not to mention, as I said, then if they weren't, you know, jumping around, making their weird noises, because the weird noises are the things that made them, you know, more memorable. There he is. Just look at that face. Tell me if you weren't a kid at like 6 or 7, you tell me that face wouldn't give you nightmares. But I am actually happy again that he's here, and of course he's rocking the standard issue gray, all gray, piercing red eyes, rocky, tar-looking face here. Palms made of gravel and everything, which made them more, just powerful. But oh, excuse me, sorry. Um, but of course, he does come with two interchangeable hands, two effects. Ooh, that's really cool. Yeah, he comes with two effects. That's awesome. Okay, I see you now. Awesome. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into his character first. Um, they made their debut in, of course, the first era of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, deployed by Rita Repulsa, and even though they aren't particularly strong or intelligent for that matter, the one thing that they always had over the Rangers was the numbers game, mainly because they would always show up in like groups of, I don't know, 6, maybe 7, 10 at the most if you're curious. But that's only because if Rita was like on a tear, she would send down a group of putty patrols that would exist sometimes in the 8 to 10 region, but that's only because there was a group of Rangers. But if like there was one altogether, she would send 5 at a time to go 5 against 1, which was always unfair in my book. But I can see why. Um, even though like they are very intimidating looking, the thing that really killed them is the fact that even though what was cool about them is that they could always easily adapt to any situation, whether it included combat or technology for that matter. They're also shapeshifters. They have the ability to shift their face, and of course, much like a lot of other shapeshifters I've seen in the world of Power Rangers, they could even shift their voices too, depending, of course, like which character they are. How can I put this? Imitating. I'm sorry. It took me a minute to find that word. Then they can be right next to you, and you wouldn't even know it until it was too late, or until they started attacking you. Um, that's one thing that they would always strive to do, because, as I said, they were just the best foot soldier, because they would always want to complete their objective by any means necessary, which is honestly that's good. That's a good thing about a henchman in my book, is that any that are willing to go the extra mile to just want to do the mission, get it done, for the one in charge, which of course in this case was Rita Repulsa. That speaks volumes, honestly. I mean, yeah, I know he's a villain, but come on, folks. I mean, heck, he's one of the best villains to ever grace it, or even one of the best foot soldiers in my book. I did find out some very cool, interesting facts about him. Some kind of crazy and funny facts about them, but one of the cool things is that they have the most appearances than any other foot soldier in the Ranger era, and that has been proven. You can look it up, honestly. It has been proven. They also were once a group of mutant Power Rangers, thanks to the items called the Badges of Darkness. Now, that was, of course, when 5 putties were chosen, or even seen as like the most powerful, to be bestowed the Badges of Darkness. And thanks to the ritual, I believe it was by Lord Zed or Goldar, I can't remember which one, they were given the same color scheme as the Power Rangers during that era, but their faces looked a little bit different, honestly. And also there was such a thing as called as the super putties that were nearly indestructible, since, of course, but if that's only, of course, they were fought by normal means. Like if they could ever run into one of the Power Rangers and get them when they were not morphing, then they would always have the upper hand, which of course it made them more durable, more agile, more fighting. It's just more fightable, honestly. Just more of a great fighter. I'm sorry. It's just if the Rangers were to morph or get the drop on them, then they would actually just be destroyed with one punch. But very cool fact is that if they were fighting on normal terms, if they were to try to be destroyed, they would actually split and make 2 other putties, which was very cool, honestly, because if you're thinking that you're going to get the upper hand on these guys, and then all of a sudden you destroy one, whoop, there's 2 more. What are you going to do? That's very cool. But yeah, he does come with 2 interchangeable hands, and of course, the 2 accessories that I was talking about are the 2 effects. Oh, sorry about the noise. Let's get out of there. This, of course, being the part that would go on the chest area of said putty, which of course, when they would be struck, like in the Z part of their armor, which is signals them to being broken into pieces. And of course, this part right here, which would go over their hand, which of course is to give them, if like this is the super putty itself, it gives them more power and of course more will to fight, because they would know that they have the upper hand and they'll keep fighting, honestly. Whew. So before I end it tonight, I also want to share something else real quick with you guys. There was a new game that was released today. And honestly, the inner child in me who used to play this game on the N64 just jumped for joy due to the fact that I have procured it. And that game, of course, is the new Pokemon Snap. And of course, I will be breaking it in tonight. I haven't been able to read up much on streaming when it comes to the Switch. I will definitely look more into that, and I do hope that you guys will look forward to that too. But yeah, I want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight. I want to say I hope you guys keep safe, stay awesome, and if you like, feel free to hit the follow button when it does appear here, and feel free to sample either one of these videos when they do appear also. And until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, stay 6 feet apart, stay with the mask on, and stay zen, huh? Peace.